Hello, here we are, House Gracie, San Jose, continuing our series of fundamentals. What we want to go through today is a full series of choke variations. So the move type is choke, and the variation will be the different positions. We'll go from closed guard, top bottom, half guard, top bottom, side control, top bottom. We'll do open guard, top bottom, as well as back control, and do different types of chokes that are effective from there. This is not just going to be a basic video of here's a choke, here's a choke, here's a choke. I want to, in each position, we want to talk about, a feature of it and really focus on that feature that's more advanced details in addition to having the basic fundamental choke. So kind of the three tenets of chokes that I've kind of learned over time. Number one, I wasn't very effective at chokes for a very, very, very long time because I didn't focus on them. So chokes take a decent amount of concentrated focus over time to really start to get adept to. But what I discovered is that, and these are obvious things, but it take a long time to figure out, but wrists, very, very, very important. What I started to find out that people with a little bit leaner wrists have more flexibility, which was allowing them, the first couple times I went to sleep with some very small people applying chokes on me. And I realized that's because of our wrist flexibility as well as the hardness of the wrist. They're a little bit leaner. So with me being a little bit bigger guy, I think what happened is it took me a while to develop my wrist flexibility and also my wrist movements within the choke. Within the choke, the hands are not just, it's not all about the elbows and just the choking motion. There's the noose action, the framing action, as well as the turning action here that are all required. We'll talk about that as we go through the moves. Again, one of the big things is the frame versus the noose. That's fundamental to all chokes. One hand, and you gotta think about this when you think about your action on the choke. One hand is merely just to stop the head. Sometimes you have a hand that just comes here and that only stops me from turning that way. It's not actually choking me. There's a second noose hand that I call it. One hand would frame, the second hand would be a noose hand. It actually wraps around the neck to finish the choke. And finally, what I want to go over a little bit is transitions. And so a lot of times it's difficult to go A to Z choke on somebody that's a similar or higher skill level. So the way I like to think about it is bait and switch. So you kind of bait a person with a choke into a different submission or vice versa. You start with something different that is insinuated with the choke as well. So with that, let's begin.
And now I'm about to blow my pocket on a no chain. Left side point like a sippin' dose. I'm feeling hot, how can I cool it? This bitch of Vinci got some full it. I'll take your girl when she come to town, yeah. You got a lot to say when I'm not around. Is that all you gotta talk about? Spank a pole if you feelin' loud. Drip, drip, diamonds always hit, bitch. Roll around the town with your ex, bitch. And I'm so locked into your Netflix. Now she blow my phone with that ring. Now she wanna go up in my tank. Up late, sippin' on some Yingling. Put me up before of that lean. Money hit a little bitch, that's a dream team. And now she pull up in that Money Carlo whippin' when she pullin' that fire. Damn. And your bitch know what I want. Run your little mouth, boy, your ass get dry for real. Bitch, out my way. All your rappers are cat. Capping off your assets on God. Man, I ain't put that shit on, and I put that on gang. Now I'm about to blow my pocket on a no chain. Left side point like a sippin' dose. I'm feeling hot.